Check, check, mic check. 1, 2, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, there we go. Yep, here we go, boys and girls. Transformation Tuesday. Hey, yesterday we started to unpack, and this started from Saturday when we had the interview with Howard Partridge. Oh, I already put the book up, but Howard Partridge's book, The Power of Community. In that interview with him our surprise speaker Saturday, he started to unpack and break down the Zig Ziglar's most recognizable quote that you, yes, you, can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people, that's you guys, get what they want. And so what is it that you want? And so we're going to go ahead and just dive right into it. I'll get into the other stuff later on, but seriously, we broke it down. And it said basically you had to, one, identify your dreams. This is what was covered yesterday. So if you didn't see yesterday's video, go back and watch yesterday's. This is just going to be a quick summary. You had to identify your dreams. Then you had to understand others' needs, offer value, and then you had to come in and build those relationships. So those are the four key elements that we talked about that are built into that one quote, that you can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. Not sure what's going on over here. Guys, come on, you guys are my faithfuls. Y'all don't ever give me any problems. What is it? All right, we're good. Are we good? All right, good. Okay, thank you. You guys are usually the problem children's. But hey, listen, we're both on here today, and we're going to continue on. Yes, hey, buddy, it's your playground guy, Johnny Juan Ortiz, with the foundational program of Choose to Win, right? It's the Fun Life community powered by the Zig Ziglar Legacy Certification Program and the foundational program of Choose to Win. And we're going to actually start diving in. You know, I've been doing this since October, and I haven't dove into the actual book of Choose to Win. But guys, it's coming. It's coming. All this has been a precursor to that. And so we're going to start taking you little bitty tidbits. And we've already come up with a community for you guys to be able to join. So if you want to join the Fun Life community, come on. Okay, guys, that's the end of the announcements. So here we go. The number 5 thing that you have to do, right, to have everything in life you want, if you'll help enough other people get what they want, it starts with listening and empathy. Empathize. So what does that mean? How can I do that, Johnny One? Practice active listening and empathy. Take the time to truly understand others' perspectives and concerns and aspirations by listening attentively and showing empathy, and you can better address their needs and build strong relationships. That's why, guys, 2-3 weeks ago we covered the 7 habits of highly effective people. The 5th habit was seek first to understand, then to be understood. And if you can't do that, then you can't active listen like Mr. Ziglar's trying to share with us here. And so you have to be able to listen, right? 2 ears, 1 mouth. Sometimes this thing is bigger. Well, I don't know. I've seen some pretty big. Sorry, I get sidetracked. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Use it proportionally, right? Listen twice as much as you speak. And then here's the deal. Once you're able to understand, right? Because selling, and I shared this with you guys on the Free Coaching Friday, which, you know what? I like that. Y'all want to do that again? In the comment section, y'all want to do another Free Coaching Friday? I say we do it, right? I've already got Wonderful Wednesdays script ready to go. I've got Thankful Thursday is going to be really fun. But here's the thing, guys. You're going to have to be able to do a lot of these things even when nobody's watching. Kind of like now. I realize that the majority of the views come from the replay. I get it. My feelings aren't hurt. It's just me and you. I'm just simply using you, talking about the technology, as a vehicle to get to you, the viewer, when it's convenient for you guys. So here we go, right? We're going to be able to listen twice as much as we speak, and we're going to be able to provide solutions. But what I shared with you guys on the Free Coaching Friday, the last time we were doing this, is that selling, business, whatever it is that you're doing, is nothing more and nothing less than asking a series of questions in a specific sequence to uncover an underlying issue. That's why Bob Tiede, and we're working to still have him on here, talks about the questions you ask are going to help you get a more meaningful conversation, and you're going to be able to get more, general questions get general answers. Specific questions get specific answers. And you want to go spiritual? Specific prayers get specific answers. There's your tip for the week, okay? So here we go. So now we've understood that we've uncovered the need. Now we have to provide solutions. So we have to be proactive, right? That's the first habit of the 7 habits of highly effective people. Now we have to provide active solutions to others' challenges and problems. So whether it's offering advice, resources, support, or just simply listening, right? Sometimes, and this is coming from almost 26 years of marriage, sometimes she doesn't want you to answer her question. Sometimes she just wants you to listen. Just listen, right? I think a lot of times when they speak, I think they answer their own questions, but I'm not an expert at it. I'm really kind of an amateur at this thing, but you correct me if I'm wrong. But once you're able to do that, then you can strive to be a source of help and support for those in need, guys. And then here's the thing, and that's why we talked about the Go-Giver. Oh man, did I take that book? I think I let somebody borrow it. So the Go-Giver, Bob Berg, we're going to try to get him rescheduled on here. But you have to give freely. You have to adopt a mindset of generosity and abundance, because once you accept that mindset of generosity and abundance, and you give freely of your time, your talents, your resources, your treasures, without expecting immediate returns. Guys, if you're expecting a return, you're not giving. You're trading. You're conducting business. So stop it. So here we go. Trust that sowing the seeds of kindness and generosity will help you reap a harvest of blessing in due time. And again, from the conversation we had with Howard on Saturday, he was talking with the guy that owns the Gringos restaurants down in Houston, and he said that, he was quoting the Zig Ziglar quote, you can have everything you want in life if you'll help other people get what they want. And then the guy said, unless that's what you want. And we're like, whoa, hey, hang up. Motive has a lot to do with it, guys. You can't do this expecting something in return. So anyway, then the next one, because we're going to try to wrap this up for real on time, you're going to have to collaborate and network. Guys, you can't do this alone. Seek opportunities for collaboration and networking. Connect with other like-minded individuals, organizations, and communities who share your values and your goals. Collaborative efforts amplify your impact and create a win-win. That's the 4th habit. Are you seeing this? That's why I took the 7 key areas of Choose to Win with the 7 habits of highly effective people, added the 8th key area, which is community, from Howard, and then I added the 8th habit to the 7 habits of highly effective people, and then I put together with the 9 things, I just condensed 2 of the primary motivating factors from Mr. Ziglar's reason of why anyone does anything. So that's where the Fun Life community was born, because when you take that and put that in the Venn diagram, right in the middle where those 3 circles intersect, that's where the fun happens. That's where the fun happens. People call it purpose, people call it a calling, but I honestly believe that is where the fun happens. And Dale Carnegie, which a lot of people may not know, he said that people rarely succeed at anything unless they have fun doing it. All right, the last 2, and we're out of here, guys. Persist and adapt. What does that mean, Johnny One? Good question. Thank you for asking. Right? So you have to stay committed to your dreams and your goals. Have you forgotten? It was January, everybody set them, or should have set them, and if you don't have that, let me know. I'll shoot them out to you. There's a process and a plan to this whole thing, but you have to stay committed, even in the face of adversity, even in the face of challenges and setbacks, because that's a lot of times what happens. And so once you're able to be resilient and adaptable, here's what happens. You're willing to adjust your approach as needed with maintaining focus on the higher picture. Here's the way I learned it. Learn to be flexible in approach, right? But rigid in process. Rigid in process, flexible in approach. And if you'll do this, persistence and determination are key to you achieving your success. That's why we're doing what we're doing. I want you to succeed in life. I want to help you be successful, because if I can help you be successful, guess what Johnny Wan does? Johnny Wan attains his success. That's what happens. I'm a little weird talking in third person. I'll just kind of keep it. Hey, I want to be successful. I can't be successful until you're successful. Law of reciprocity, law of sowing and reaping, right? All of this stuff comes together. And then we can do the last thing on here, number 10. It says celebrate successes. Guys, I celebrate when you win. You celebrate when I win. We put all these successes together, and all of a sudden what happens? You acknowledge and celebrate both of your own achievements and the successes of those that you've helped along the way. Those celebrating milestones, right? When you start to celebrate, even the small ones, we talked about this. Where have you been, right? We're celebrating the small things, even the things that you don't think are of big importance. Celebrate those, guys. It's those small victories that will lead up to the bigger victories. And so once you're celebrating those milestones and victories, it reinforces positive behavior and motivates you to continue striving for even greater heights. That's what I'm doing. Go back and watch the first social media lives. Go back and watch them. I'm nowhere near as comfortable as I am now. Now, before, I used to look at the screen, and I wasn't sure, and I didn't know. And now I can talk to you. I want to talk to you as if I'm standing right in front of you. If you were right here in my office, right, we're Cardinal Financial Studios, 1512 East Southeast Loop 323, Tyler, Texas. That open door invitation still stands. If you find yourself close to my office and you want to stop in and you want to visit and you want to have a sit down, come on by. Come on by. You're more than welcome to come in and let's visit for a little bit. I've already got people are inviting me out to do lunch, inviting me out to go to their office and meet. But ultimately, I do it to help them. Whether it's in coaching, whether it's in mortgages, whether it's in refinances, whether it's in helping connect them with other. A lot of what I do is connecting. Okay, guys, 3 more minutes and we're out of here. A lot of what I do is because of the vast network that I've been able to develop. If you need something, I probably know someone that can help you. And so all I'm doing is connecting those two. In the Strength Finders assessment, I was a connector, which was no shocker. I didn't realize I knew that many people, but I want to help you guys. And so here's the thing. We're going to wrap this up, and we're probably going to get out of here a little early. By following these steps and embracing Zig Ziglar's principle of helping others to achieve what they want, you can create a ripple effect of positivity and abundance that propels you towards your biggest and wildest dreams, the fun life, right? That's what I'm talking about. And so remember, success is not just about what you accomplish for yourself, but it's also about the impact you make in the lives of others. It's not about you. It's not about you. It's about helping others. It's about giving back. The reason I love to give back is because it says give, and it'll be given back to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. And that's where I want you and you and you to live, in that perpetual overflow of God's goodness, of God's grace, of God's mercy, of God's blessings, of God's promises. You really can have a fun life. It's up to you. It's up to you. Failure, Mr. Ziglar said, is an event, not a person. Yesterday really did end last night. Stop living yesterday's life today, because it's going to keep you from enjoying the present and thus ruining your future. Hey guys, your playground guy, Johnny Juan Ortiz. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been my pleasure to help you guys today. Tomorrow on Wonderful Wednesday, we're going to be talking about the delayed gratification and how to turn that into a superpower. Did y'all know that? Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Love you guys. Thank y'all. Adios.